Ilhan Omar's aides tell the Wall Street Journal that the error in accounting, that's what they call it, just didn't jump off the page for her because, she's not really involved in her husband's businesses, her husband's many businesses. How would she know if they had $18,000 or $18 million? How could she possibly know? Now, a spokeswoman telling the Wall Street Journal, telling him this: the amended disclosure confirms that what we've said all along, the Congresswoman is not a millionaire. The Congresswoman amended her disclosures voluntarily as soon as the discrepancy was identified. That's quite a discrepancy they've got there. While a lawyer, she shouldn't be in charge of anything money-related as a member of Congress. Listen, she's representing a lawyer representing the Congresswoman says that the inaccurate filing was not intentional. It was entirely accidental. And the lawyer said, as the busiest of people, it is very common for members and their spouses to rely on learned professionals like accountants to make calculations and determinations that appear on public filings. While the error is, of course, unfortunate, there is nothing untoward and nothing illegal has occurred. That's what the lawyers say. Now, we're here with the squad. Let's jump right in. And I got to say, Mercy, what is it? It's $30 million or it's $18,000?
Wow. I mean, what a discrepancy, right?
That's a discrepancy.
Look, you're seeing Representative Omar. She's blaming it on the accountant. She's like, it's the accountant's fault. They shouldn't have included these liabilities. Whatever the case may be, when these financial disclosures, as congressional members know, people are going to journalists are always going to look into it to see where there are these mistakes. It was a huge discrepancy that, again, raises the questions of where is all this money coming from? And it seems that it's the husband's business with the wineries and God only knows what else. And so she's really opened herself up now, Chris, into possible congressional investigation into what we can see in terms of going from the millions of dollars to the fact that this was now $18,000. It's just fishy. It's too fishy.
So, Foldy, are you worth closer to $30 million or
don't ask.
Or to $18,000? Where would you put the ballpark?
Well, I'm wearing an $80 suit from India, so I think that answers your question.
A really good $80 suit.
Thank you. I did, and it was $11. Right?
Still.
So sadly, I am closer to $18,000. And look, I think there are quality Leering centers everywhere if you want to look for them. And that's basically what this entire segment is about. All of this weird Democrat math. There's boy math, there's girl math, there's Democrat math. That's what's going on here. And one of the things that's interesting is that Ilhan Omar's team was saying, see, we've told you all along she's not a millionaire, but they submitted documents showing that she was a millionaire, and that was her stated income for months and months and months on end. But you can see how hollow all of this is, because over in California, where there's the ongoing fallout from Eric Swalwell, Tom Steyer, the billionaire who made, as you noted, all of his money from coal, is running as a climate terrorist. Bernie Sanders' organization, Our Revolution, very communist, went from talking about how billionaires are a policy failure to endorsing Tom Steyer. So Ilhan Omar, even now, if she could be a billionaire, the Bernie people, they would be completely fine with her.
Can I just point out the math? Ignore the Democrat, made-up quality Leering Center math. In the updated filings, so they concede that Ilhan Omar's husband, this is her fourth marriage, recall, she's been married more times than...
Yeah.
How many brothers
did she marry the brother?
It was
Only
brother. It was real husband, brother, real husband, now this guy.
Wow.
Tim Minette. Yeah, been married more times than Donald Trump, right? Okay, so the husband
Donald Trump did not marry his sister.
No, he did not. So the husband owns 1/3 of this VC firm that was valued at $8 million. 1/3 of this winery valued at $1.5 million. They have also her congressional salary. So if you're talking just about assets in these businesses, it should be over $3 million. But that's not what she says. And also, let's not forget, this marriage kicked off with Ilhan Omar's campaign giving her husband's political consulting firm $3 million, or over 60% of everything it made in one campaign cycle. Wow. This whole marriage is just a money laundering front. I think the marriage to the brother might have been more real.
That's perfect for Minnesota.